This is to open the top, and the top is open and held naturally by the stay, which will click in when you hear the click, and that's good. Now we are looking at the general layout. This is the sounding tube, and this is the structure that tilts forward and rests on the record. Don't touch the turntable. It can only go on a record. Now, this part right here is the vibrating membrane that amplifies the sound coming through the needle. That amplification then extends through here into that, out of that speaker. It's simply the transfer of sound, no electronics. This particular device adjusts the speed with which the turntable moves. Now the turntable is like, take off the brake. Now we have the turntable turning. This is the brake for the turntable that holds the turntable from moving. You see the brake here, and you release the brake and the turntable can move. Bring that, leave it forward, and it stops from the turntable from moving. The way in which the turntable will revolve and the number of times it will revolve per minute, this is called 78 RPM, which is the standard for records of this size, still till today, at 78 revolutions per minute. Now, these are the needles that are attached to here. And when the needle is worn down or ceases to be sharp, then it needs to be replaced by another from here. These coops are places where you can put in different styles of needles. This particular group of needles is of very high quality, and people may choose to have that to get a better sound. Here's another one. It says 100 Edison Bell chronic electric needles, semi-permanent, play 10 records, and it's made in England. The record is applied to there it is, and that's ready to go. This is the very famous dog listening to his master's voice, which leads to the naming of HMV, his master's voice. Aeolian Vocalion, I don't even know how to pronounce it right, but was with the new technology and was produced in 1916. The Graduola is the new technology, they call it. That's the new technology. And what it does is vary the quality of sound coming out here. This is what they call the new technology. This allows the damper inside to alter its position, and by so doing, after the sound coming out of here. This is the Aeolian Company Limited. It was made in Aeolian Hall at New Bond Street in London. This is the motor, which is based on a spring, and it's actually not a motor as some people think. It's merely a series of springs and cogs